Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of the Average Ghost Podcast. As always, I'm joined here with my co-host, Dylan.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Hanging out.
So in the last
UFC.
post UFC, yes. In the last episode, we talked about the zombie apocalypse and what you would do in that situation. We didn't get as many responses as I would have hoped, but we did get one or two.
Everybody hates us.
Everybody hates it. We're just not that big yet. We're fucking 6 episodes in, so I don't expect a huge follower base, but we did get one or two responses. One of them was that they would fucking put treadmills all around their house, which, I mean, I've seen the meme of fucking...
Debunked.
Yeah, that's not real. Can't do that shit.
The power grid is going to go out, so you'd also have to steal solar panels.
Or fucking gas and a generator. It's not worth it. It's not going to work. You're going to fucking die.
And fucking treadmills break down all the time. You ever been to Gold's Gym? All the fucking treadmills
all the fucking time.
All the time.
All the fucking treadmills. At least one or two treadmills is out of commission at the gym on post. So,
get your shit together.
That's just not gonna work. You get some zombie guts and blood and intestines and shit in there, and you're just fucked.
Well, I don't know if it actually like make them bleed or like die because they're just walking continuously. I mean, like they might fall and like bruise their faces.
Well, you've seen The Walking Dead, haven't you? Like half of those zombies have their fucking shit hanging out by the time they get to you. So, I mean,
and I don't think I don't think you realize that if these treadmills are going constantly, so you have this like light humming noise going all the time, so there's always going to be zombies who are trying to be on it, and then you're going to realize like oh shit, it's been like 11 days. I'm out of my like stockhold of food. I don't have anything to eat anymore. I need to go out. And you have your house surrounded by fucking treadmills. So you're pretty much fucked on that front.
Treadmills full of zombies. You're just fucked. Another one was fucking like take over a Home Depot or a Walmart or some shit, and
I always thought it would be a really good idea to go after Costco, but then I think, hey, every other retard's probably thought of that exact same thing.
Yeah.
So, well, it's because it's a warehouse, so there's no real walls or windows that you really have to like guard. There's nothing big except for like two giant front gates and like maybe a couple back doors. But it's mostly giant brick.
Yeah.
Just brick and concrete establishment just filled with shit.
Well, you saw the new Dawn of the Dead, right, where they hold up in the mall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the similar thing, and they get fucked up. Like, zombies eventually find their way into, like, the parking garage and the fucking back entrances and shit, so, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not realistic either.
I don't know why you'd want to go to, like, such a, like, hopping, established, like residential vacation spot pretty much, like everyone every day goes to the mall. Not everyone, but there's always a fuck ton of people there. Like that's one thing about the mall. So you're going to go there and good luck unless you go there like, maybe a year after, but nobody's fucking in there. But when you're like, oh shit, the zombie outbreak's breaking out right now. Like
I'm going to go to the mall.
I'm either going to go to suburbia or the mall. Like that's the two fucking worst ideas.
Yeah. I mean,
like, there's one thing to be said about, like, trying to, like, dig in where you're at just because you don't want to fuck with the roads because everyone's going to be fucking with the roads.
Yeah.
But, that's fucking, I don't know. Fuck it. I think me and Nathan, our cousin Nathan, have this pact. It's a zombie best friends pack, which means we're going to, like, when he gets bit, he's going to, like, I'm going to wait till he turns and then he's going to bite me. We're just going to be zombie best friends and we're going to go murder everyone together.
Oh,
I think it's really heartfelt. Family first.
Remind me to stay the fuck away from you guys then.
I'm not gonna tell you I'm bit.
That's why I'm just gonna stay the fuck away from you from now on.
We are in Kansas. Yep. You'll probably survive just because there's nobody there.
Probably. I'll luck the fuck out and be in the middle of nowhere when the shit pops off.
And then you'll probably just kill yourself.
Or I'll be a fucking madman survivalist hero of the new world.
Oh, okay. Everyone who says they're a hero is automatically the biggest pussy. If you're like, hey, I'll totally knock that dude the fuck out. you're a giant vagina.
I didn't
Like,
say
you
I'd
can't
knock
do
anyone
shit.
out. I just said I'd save the
I
free
know.
world.
I'd be a hero. I'd just be the biggest hero. Oh, you okay? You
Lying sack of shit.
Jesus.
But I've read like the World War Z, the dude who wrote that shit. I forget his name, but he wrote a book
Yeah, I
called
know what you're talking about.
The Zombie Survival Guide, and
That book, it's badass.
it is. It's completely like realistic in the most unrealistic way possible. Like
It's so fun to read too. It's like so entertaining. Is Max Brooks is his name? Yeah,
Max
I just looked
Brooks.
that.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a cool dude. There's also another guy who wrote this like book who I definitely thought was by Max Brooks.
Mhm.
I thought it was by him because like the cover is very similar. You know, it was Max Brooks esque, not
Yeah.
X.
Let me
Yeah,
ask
but
you a question.
It was like the zombie combat manual, so it like went more in depth to like what weapons to use and like how to fight them and stuff.
Yeah.
That was really entertaining to me too. I read the shit out of that book like really fast. I never read.
God
Fuck.
damn! I
God
thought you
damn.
popped like 3 Alpha Brain. What the fuck's wrong with
did.
you?
Maybe they haven't kicked out yet. Jeez, kicked in. Fuck. I'm retarded.
The fuck is wrong with you? You know we're doing a podcast right now. Like this is.
I had 2 beers at the bar earlier. Maybe I'm shit faced from 2 beers.
Oh shit.
God damn, what are you even chewing on, man? Like you're just losing you're fucking out of hand right now. My dog is losing its fucking marbles.
Yep. Puppy life.
Jesus, I know. I tried to like trap him in the room across the hall, but he's just not having it. He's like, I'm gonna scrape the fucking door until you let me in.
Yeah. He's
Jesus.
all about. He wants to get on this podcast shit. He knows that we're gonna be moguls, and he wants his cut.
Dad, let me be on the podcast.
Let me podcast with you guys, cause I'm the shit.
Well,
You
I
know.
mean, he's making his way onto it with these little fucking shitty noises that he's making in the background because he can't get his shit together.
Yeah.
Little
Creature's
asshole.
just passed out underneath my chair right now. So if you want to know
Oh,
what a good dog looks like,
Nice. I know. I'm gonna shut this light off. Maybe he'll be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to sleep now." Yeah, let's tone it down. Maybe he'll pass the fuck out.
Set the
Wouldn't that
mood.
be nice?
yeah.
He did it last time that we were doing our conference call. How come whenever we're doing our conference calls, the dogs don't want to be dickheads, but like when we're actually doing the straight up business, they're like, let's fuck with these people,
Fuck
fucking
you
humans.
guys,
Feed me dry food while you're over here eating fucking pizza.
fucking dicks. So back to the zombie apocalypse shit. What would you do besides get bit and fucking aid the revolution of zombies?
I would say like, oh, just hold up in my house, but I had to sell one of my guns for like to buy my house, so I don't really have much for firepower in the house. So I don't know. I might go over to like my dad's house and grab all the guns that I've given to him over the years. Maybe that would be a good idea. No, I'd probably go over to my buddy Jordan's house. It's just down the road because he's got like my AR that I sold to him and like a bunch of other handguns. And then I'd be like, hey, dude, let's go like hang out somewhere. And then I'd just find some place that we could chill that had food for like something like, you know, maybe if we could get through a month, that would be nice. And then figure out survival from that point. Because I think that's one thing about like The Walking Dead, like they made out and you know like everyone was trying to go to Atlanta, but they like made it to that quarry and they like hung out for a while and like everything kind of died down, opened up the roadways, everyone kind of died off. They got to relax a little bit for a minute and then like, oh my god, do you hear this?
Yep.
It's a puppy tornado going on. Like he's literally grabbing a blanket and prancing around like a horse, just swinging his head like he's hardcore dancing in a mosh pit.
Oh. That's
He's
good
mad
shit.
at the blanket. Like he's actually growling at it.
Well,
He's
the blanket
going
shouldn't
to
be a dick.
town. Oh my goodness. I might lose my bananas over here. Maybe he'll work through it. Maybe he'll fucking take a breath.
He just
Jesus
needs-
Christ.
He just needs to work it out.
Puppies are fucking ridiculous. I love him so much, but he is the biggest shithead.
Yeah, that's why I'm all about this dog life. I can't wait till Creature's a fucking full-blown dog.
I know, right? Well, you can't look forward to that for like a year and a half, 2 years until he'll fucking mellow. He'll just be full size
Yeah.
and a rambunctious little fuckhead.
Luckily, he's gonna be a small, full-size rambunctious fuckhead.
Yeah. So, what the fuck, man? Did you watch? You watch his fucking fights?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So, I mean, let's finish off the zombie thing. All right, I'm gonna go to a place and chill for a little while. Hopefully, survive for like the first 2 weeks to a month before I really decide to do anything. What are you gonna do? I mean,
I'd probably just completely adopt a nomadic lifestyle, like never set up anywhere, because
Mhm.
if you set up for more than a night, you're just gonna get trapped eventually. So
Yeah.
I'd fucking go rob some places, get enough food to make it to the next town, and fucking go to the next place and just continue that until I either died of starvation or got ripped to shreds.
It's not a bad idea. I think another good idea is like to go straight to like AutoZone and get like they have that like chemical that keeps fuel from like degrading
Yeah.
and
And
like bring
just
that around with you so that when you find stockpiles of fuel you actually can have usable fuel for longer than 4 months because they say like after 4 months like uh gas I guess or
all
like
the ethanol just evaporates and shit.
yeah like it's all gunky turns in like this like yellow mush and
Yeah.
it would be very nice to not be able to use your fucking vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, because it would probably be a pretty easy lifestyle. Not an easy lifestyle, but if they're like slow walking zombies, you know, at that point, if you have enough fuel and ammo, which you should have ammo, everyone in fucking the United States has guns. You'll
Yeah.
find ammo way easier than everyone thinks that you would.
You'd
I think
probably
it,
find
like,
ammo easier than you'll find food at a
honestly,
certain
food
point.
food will definitely be the like most difficult thing to find. You just start eating people. Just like, oh hey people, you look
Yeah,
delicious.
what's up?
Just eating people. That's the best idea.
Well,
That's
in
what I'm
that
gonna do. I'm gonna eat people.
in that fucking book, it says you should like the optimum place to go is like an oil rig offshore or like offshore
Yeah, that's really
oil
not a
rig.
bad idea, but hopefully you have enough food. Fishing. You can fish.
Yeah, fish, or you just send fucking expeditions to the nearest fucking town on
Yeah.
shore.
Just in rowboats.
Yeah, just rob the
Fucking
town
rowboat.
and fucking row back out.
Just
Shoot
like
any
you just
motherfucker
steal
who
a
comes up
yacht,
to your
just
shit.
push it out a little bit. That'd honestly be a really good bet. You could just like get on a boat, like a 40-foot boat, and then just like push it away a little bit,
And
like
just
just
hang
like
out
10
right
feet away from the
offshore.
dock. Yeah, because like they'll try to get to you, they'll just fall into the water right next to you. So you
Yeah.
just have like these people just like stacking up under you. It's not like they're gonna jump onto the boat.
And then fish will come and eat them, and then it'll just be a circle of life
And then
type
all the
deal.
fish will be like fattened because of zombies, same
And
as
then you're good to go.
antibiotics. It'll be delicious.
Good to go. Can't be
Delicious
any
zombie
worse.
fish.
Can't be any worse than feeding fucking salmon corn and shit like we do now.
The like artificial salmon, I guess they started
Yeah.
developing some fucking salmon that they just built in a lab. Delicious.
I
It
love
comes
lab
pre-smoked.
salmon. Oh,
right.
fuck.
Let's go those fucking fights, man. You watch those?
Yes, I did. I only
did.
watched the pay-per-view card. I didn't see
Yeah,
any of the free
the main
fights.
card. That's mostly what I watched too. I think I watched the last fight on the undercard, but I didn't really pay attention much.
Yeah.
So you want to take it from the top? What do we got, man? We got
Who was the first
Michael
fight?
McDonald.
Was that
what was that?
Who was the first fight?
Michael McDonald versus Asian Boy Wonder. I don't know what his last name was. He's Asian. I don't know what his first name was.
I don't think
I
I
just
saw that
remember-
one.
You didn't see that one?
I don't think so.
Super pale white guy caught the other dude in a nasty triangle choke.
Oh, that wasn't Michael McDonald. Are you talking about
That
the
was-
super crazy transition shit?
No. That was
That was
that
fucking
was-
not Brando. It's like Brando, but
yeah,
Brand-
Diego Brandao versus
Ortega.
what the fuck is his name? Brian Ortega. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
that dude
was a
had
good
some
fight too,
fucking
but no,
transitions on him.
yeah, he did. That
We'll get back
that-
to that. We'll get back to that. Back to the first fight, Michael McDonald.
yeah, Michael McDonald versus the Asian guy. Asian guy swarms up on Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald has a noticeable striking advantage. So he was like, he was gonna win if he was on the feet. But
Yeah.
the guy kept taking him down. Like he's doing a pretty good job. He like shot in and then Michael McDonald went for a guillotine and that guy wasn't having it. Like he sat in the guillotine for like 4 minutes, I swear, like
Oh,
the whole
shit.
first round. He was just not gonna eat it. And then I think the second round, he takes Michael McDonald down again, and he's about to submit him with an arm triangle. And Michael McDonald rolls and takes his back,
Mm-hmm.
like transitions from like nice arm triangle choke into taking his back, and he just submits him with a rear naked choke. Like,
Oh
this
shit.
fucking badass, dude. I was like, damn, Michael McDonald, 2 year layoff ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu is tight. Yeah, it was cool to see
That's
that
what's up.
come back. It was a good card, man. It was very exciting,
Yeah, it was.
except for also really depressing. But
Yeah.
all right, next fight. Diego Brandao versus Brian Ortega. You want to go for that one?
Yes, that shit was fucking legit. Like, it was all right with the striking and the stand up and shit, but when it really came down to it, the highlight of the entire fight was the end. That fucking the sub transition. Like, he went through what, 4 different submissions
It
into
seemed
the
that
final
way.
one.
He was like,
He went for the guillotine and then rolled the anaconda and then got him in a fucking like.
yeah, and then he rolls the triangle and then locks up a tight ass triangle. That
And he
was
fucking
a
cut that
nasty
angle
triangle, dude.
hard. He
Yeah,
cut that
he like
angle
wrapped the
so
leg with his
goddamn
left
hard.
hand, sunk it up, and then just turned him sideways, and he was done. I don't know. The striking in that was good. Diego Brandao was doing a good job striking.
He
I thought
was.
his like leg kicks were very fast, and his
Yeah.
hands looked really good too. I was like, oh, okay, for somebody like he just lost to Connor, and he was like definitely trying to bring it.
Yeah.
But
I'm
Brian
surprised
Ortega, man, that jiu-jitsu was nasty.
Yeah, and fucking Brando's a black belt. Like, he's no slouch when it comes to the subs. Like, how many sub victories does he have? Do you know? They were playing all the highlights and shit. Like, he was
I
a
can pull
sub
it up.
machine.
Yeah, well, Diego Brandao, he's a Brazilian, so he's a fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter. He's gonna have a good, a good background in that, and he's always gonna have good subs.
Yeah.
But dude, that other guy was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Those were some of the smoothest transitions that I've seen. Like, I thought he had him with the guillotine with that first choke, and then when he got out of it, he just smoothly transitioned into the anaconda and then right into the fucking triangle.
Most of his wins. Okay, so there's 1 submission, 2 submission. Most of them, he's got a couple submissions on his record, but mostly he's a TKO guy. Bam.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so hopefully he's done being a fuckhead, but I highly doubt it because I can hear Chelsea yelling at him from across the room. So he's being a dickhead, dude. I don't understand it.
That's what fucking puppies do. There's nothing you can do about it.
I know, man. Just so much energy. Just go to sleep, please.
For real.
Why don't they have an off button? Like just
I don't know.
done. Sleepy time. Wouldn't that be fucking nice?
Yeah.
It's always like, hey, it's time for us to go to bed. He's like, oh, look at this squeaky toy. How about you eat a dick?
Squirk, squirk. Yep. I know the feeling. But anyway, back to the UFC shit. So the next card was fucking what the fuck is his first name? Larkin.
Albert Tumanov versus Lorenz Larkin. Black guy with super fancy hair versus Uber Russian.
And fucking leg kicks for days.
Oh yeah, man! Damn, those leg kicks were gnarly. I think Albert Tumanov won. That was a good decision. I think. What was that?
I said, oh yes, I agree.
Yeah, he was landing way more shots, but that Lorenz Larkin, dude, he is fucking lighting him up with some leg kicks. Those leg kicks were brutal.
That's really all he had though, was those fucking leg kicks. Like, he wasn't
landing
any
did seem that way.
Other significant shots other than those fucking leg kicks.
Yeah, they're damn good kicks though, man. The spinning heel hook or spinning heel kick to the thigh, those hurt like a motherfucker. Like not even the spinning version. So
just
I'm
a
sure
heel to the thigh, like that shit.
So
my
coach has done that to us a few times, and it's like, God damn, it's a brutal kick, man. That's Charlie Horse for days.
Yeah,
that was a good fight though. I like that fight. This whole card was fucking awesome. But then we had Stipe Miocic, how the fuck you want to say it? I don't care. Versus
foreign name,
the great Andrei Arlovsky.
Yeah,
he has a foreigner ass name, but he
from
sounds
Ohio,
like a uber Ohio white guy.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in Arlovsky's fight. Me and my buddy Daniel, we were watching the fight in Aggieville, and we were joking
Shout
around
out to
saying,
Aggieville.
shout out to fuck Aggieville. Um, we were joking around saying that it looked like our dads were fighting. Like they had total dad bod going on. That shit was ridiculous. Like Andrei Orlovsky, he normally comes in looking like a fucking monster, but this time it looked like his weight cutting.
Still
was
had some
just-
arms on him.
He did, but he just didn't look like he was in fighting shape. Like he looked
Yeah.
like he just got up off the couch, like, oh fuck, it's time to fight. Best I
I
guess I
definitely
better
think they were
fucking
both in shape. I think
stuff
the
this
biggest
pizza.
problem. I think the biggest problem. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Is the fact that heavyweights hit so fucking hard.
Yeah.
So you can't make one make one mistake or you're getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so glad I'm not that big, and that if I ever fought, I would never have to fight at heavyweight because I don't want to get knocked out in one fucking shot. Like,
Yeah.
that's so lame.
That's why I'm trying to
And
cut
Steve
down to
Bates
fucking.
dropped that.
That's why I'm trying to cut down to 170 so that when I start doing this fucking jujitsu and MMA shit, that I'm not getting my ass
Are you
whooped.
gonna compete? Are you gonna compete?
I'm gonna compete in at least jujitsu. Like I want to do
Yeah.
like the Naga competitions and shit like that. But
Yeah.
as far as it's on my bucket list that I want to fight at least once. I just want to step
Yeah.
into a ring and be like, all right, it's go time. And then if I get
It was
my
on
ass,
mine too, man. But I realized like when you're training for a fight, it takes so much fun out of it, man. Like it turns so brutal and like it turns into like a job, and you're just like, ugh. I
But
hated it, dude. When
I
I was training
live
for
for
a fight,
that
like,
shit.
for what?
For that fucking the brutality. Like one thing with the army, like that little bitchness that you get when you're exhausted and fucking beat down from the training and your body's just broken. Like I thrive in those situations now. Like
Yeah.
I just want to keep going because I know that that I can. Like I can push myself farther than
Oh no, I like that when I'm in training sessions, but it's my motivation for martial arts comes from like, I don't know, like it does come from like growth and being better, but it's more of like a passion for it and like fun to me.
yeah.
So when it turns into something that's like a task, it just takes my passion away for it. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just not that mentally tough and I'm just a little bitch about it sometimes. But I like training for fun more than I like training for like it means way more to me to be good in the gym than it does to be good at beating someone's ass because I don't need that, you know. It's like
Yeah.
to be I mean, I think I would be fine, honestly. I mean, I tend to perform well under pressure, so I don't think I would have an issue with it. But I don't my motivation, it's hard to find motivation when it turns into like a task like that, when it turns into something that somebody else is asking me to do. And maybe the other issue is that I like was asked to fight instead
Instead
of
of
like
seeking
I
it
said I
out.
wanted to.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeking it. My coach was just like, "Hey, Dylan, you're good. You should fight." And I was like, uh, okay, I guess." Like, well, I was just like, you know, I just told him what he wanted to hear, honestly.
Yeah.
And I didn't stop training because I didn't want to do it anymore. I was really in like a bad place, like financially, and I needed to like make money. So I was like, I need to spend all my time doing overtime, you know. And I want to go back really bad. I would love to compete in jujitsu, because I don't know. I just think naturally like my aptitude for martial arts is like there. It's something I'm so passionate about. So I think my brain's just evolved to acknowledge it. So it's like I really enjoy training and stuff like that, and I'll spend all day looking at technique videos and shit and getting better and better and better. It's my favorite. It was really fun when we were down there, like, to roll, because we hadn't, like, you know, I wanted to, like, to roll with somebody is, like, my size, kind of, you know, they're a little smaller than me, but, like, someone with, like, a similar, like, muscle capacity and, like, strength, and, like, it was really fun. I really enjoyed, like, going with someone who's kind of at my level, you know, like, we were both semi versed in it, not super talented, but like we definitely know what we're doing. So it was fun to like fuck around with somebody who actually knows what he's doing. Like,
Yeah.
to be tested. Dude, I really do love martial arts, and that's why I'm such a huge fan and proponent towards MMA. Like, I love to talk about it, and I could watch it all fucking day because, like, it's so cool and easily applicable to, like, different parts of my life.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
That
getting off on a
discipline
major tangent. We should
that
probably finish the
discipline
card, but
that discipline doesn't go away. Like it, it's the same can be said about any fucking massively life-changing event where you gain a bunch of skills in one area. It's easy to just jump it over to another area. So
yeah.
I get where you're coming from. But back to the card. Yes. Where'd we leave off? The Orlovsky fucking
Stipe, yeah.
Stipe
Stipe knocked
fight.
him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Clean ass right hand.
Yep.
And now let's talk about the one that is some serious bullshit.
Oh, god damn it. That's fucking fight. Goddamn judges. I hate the judges in the UFC because they're
Dude.
just slobbing the knob of every champion ever. They're just, oh, you're the champ.
Here's my biggest issue. I don't think it's a robbery, but I definitely think it was an incorrect
Yeah.
decision. I said a wrong word there. What the fuck? Decision. It's because I could hear my voice echoing through the fucking headphones.
Yeah.
But
I mean, my buddy on Facebook, Duke, he's in fucking Kuwait right now, but he was able to get off and watch the card at the USO or some shit, I think. And he said that he thinks that Lawler won that shit fair and square because he had the third round and the fifth round.
didn't have the third round.
No, he didn't. He just had a knockdown in the third round, and that's like a knockdown doesn't carry as much weight as winning an entire fucking round. Like if
Well,
you
no,
knock,
I think wasn't his knockdown in the second round?
I don't know. It
First
was-
round Condit, second round knockdown, third round was pretty even. I think it was Condit's because he landed more, even
Yeah.
though technically Lawler probably did more damage. I think that Condit landed a very significant amount of strikes edged towards him,
Well,
which
if
I
you-
think is important.
if you look at the landed strikes, it was like 400 from Condit and like 140 from Lawler or some
I
shit
think
like
it was
that.
like 174 to 79 or 96, so it was double. The strikes thrown, it was like 400 to 150.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or something like that. But so Lawler was more accurate with his strikes, and I guess he did more damage. But combinations wise, activity, like movement,
Aggressor.
What was that?
Aggressor. Condit was the aggressor the
Oh,
entire fucking
100%.
fight.
Like when people talk shit about Condit saying like, oh, he lost the Diaz fight and oh, he was backpedaling this whole fight. Like that's wrong. People are just wrong. You're fucking, that's serious bullshit. Like, no, like if you watch it, like having footwork and like fighting off of your back foot doesn't make you like, is not losing.
No, you're not
I don't
backpedaling.
understand
That's
that.
just fucking
Yeah.
footwork.
He's using his footwork to cut angles and to not get pushed up against the fence and to move to places where it's better for him to strike from. It's called footwork. Talk to TJ Dillashaw about moving.
Speaking
Like,
of
fuck off.
fucking moving away from the fence, did you see that fucking Superman punch to little flurry combo and then he jumped like way into the middle of the ring? Did you see that shit?
Oh,
that
yeah.
was fucking.
Dude, did you see
that
the
was
fact
nice.
that he's like throwing Superman style shit even when he's rocked?
Mhm.
Dude, the fact that he was rocked, like he got hit with a sledgehammer
Oh, yeah.
or 30 of them in that fifth round. Like definitely Lawler won that fifth round
Oh,
fair
yeah.
and square.
Yeah.
But I heard some fucking people saying that it was a 10-8 round scored for Lawler.
No.
And that blows my mind.
No.
Like you have to knock a guy down, hold him down, fucking batter him on the ground and have him not submit anything successful towards you for a whole round for it to be scored 10-8. That's the name of the game. Like that's
Yeah.
the shitty scoring system that is in martial arts. But if you watch that fight, Condit was not being dominated that fight. Yes,
No, he
Lawler
was still
being extremely
throwing
more
shit.
violent. But even when he's rocked, he's still connecting 3-punch combos. He's still throwing. He's throwing knees. He's throwing elbows. People kept saying he's dropping his hands. It's because you realize he threw 400 fucking punches throw 400 punches. Do it in 25 minutes and tell
Yeah.
me your arms aren't fucking falling down to your toes. Like when man, it blows my mind, man. It really like I don't. It makes me angry,
I
honestly.
think I
Like
think what happened was fucking Lawler drew blood. Like that's what it boils down to is Lawler drew blood in the fifth, so the judges were just like, "Oh well, damage. He wins on
like
damage."
yeah, he did, dude. He fucking put it on him, but Lawler also has an extremely durable face. You could hit him
Yeah.
with like 30 steel chairs and he wouldn't bleed a second.
Speaking of his fucking face, he looks like Voldemort. He fucking looks like Lord
He kinda
Voldemort.
does. He's definitely a less attractive man than Condit is. Condit wins in the attractive sector.
Condit, you'll always be our winner.
I love Condit, dude. I tweeted everything about this fight, man.
Yeah.
It just bothers me so much, man. I mean, I can see it happening. I can see Lawler winning the fight, but
Yeah.
I don't think it should have. I really don't think. I think that the judges, even Dana White scores it towards Condit. Most everyone scores it towards Condit. Ariel Helwani thinks Condit won. You know, I mean, these aren't the biggest guys in MMA. I mean, they're big UFC guys. They're not like the respected people to talk to about techniques and scoring shit, but that was Condit's fight, man.
Yeah.
Like it really was.
If it wasn't
He
a
threw so much
championship
more, and
fight,
he landed so much more.
yeah. If it wasn't a championship fight, Condit would have had that fight 9 times out of 10. Like the fact
think
that it
so,
was a
too.
championship fight, the judges fucking skewed it massively towards Lawler. So they just said, "Oh well, he's the champ, so fuck it, give it to him."
Yeah, and like people will say like, "Well, it's a fight, man. Like, who would have won the fight?" You know, but it's like it is a sport. It's not a street fight. If it's a street fight, it would have been a much different fight.
If it was a street fight, there would be fucking. If it was a street fight, there'd be fucking soccer kicks and eye gouging and fucking kicks to the dick. Like, you can't say shit like that when you're watching a fucking
and if you're
sport
gonna
on
take that
TV.
into account, you see how many front kicks Condit threw. He could have tossed those right into ruthless Robbie Lawler's dick hole.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he wouldn't have fucking survived. It's just it blows my mind. Like people talk shit. People saying that he survived those shots, man. Those shots in the 5th round would have killed Big Country.
Oh,
he doesn't
yeah.
get knocked out by anyone but Mark Hunt. Like those were the most lethal shots in the world, and Condit did everything, and he put everything out there. His arms were falling by his sides because he fucking expanded every ounce of energy that he had, and Robbie Lawler didn't do shit for the first 4 rounds.
Oh,
and
fuck
then he
no.
does one extremely decisive round because Condit's been fucking pouring out the energy for 4 rounds, and then he wins the fight. And that just blows my mind, man. He just took that away. The judges took that away from Condit because he worked his ass off and he deserved that fucking fight, man. Like I know he trained his ass off for this fight and he fucking showed it. He did not let up for a second. Even when he was out on his feet, he was still fighting. That was his fight. That was his fight, 100%.
Yeah, I agree. I really fucking agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about inspiring though?
Yeah,
shit.
you could tell he was pissed at the end of the fight though.
Oh yeah,
when he's
and
talking
he's still
to
class
fucking
act
Joe.
motherfucker, just like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
shake, nod, smile. I'm gonna watch that press conference. I have to. He better be there at the press conference. I really hope he is, and I can like listen to them talk about it.
Yeah.
That was a bonkers fight, man. But that's so inspiring watching his flow, the elbows, like he's pushing, like the spinning back elbows, like the 1-2s to like elbow combos,
And random
he's just, like,
fucking
throwing all this stuff out there.
Supermans thrown in there.
I know, dude. It was really awesome. It makes me so excited that I'm fucking doing all this work to my garage gym, but it also makes me want to go back and train so bad.
Yeah.
Also now because you're going down to this fucking gym, like I have to keep my legendary status of being able to kick your ass. So I need to start training again because I can't have you fucking thinking you could beat me up.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, bro.
All right. Okay. I'll just drag you into the deep rounds because my cardio
Okay.
is on point.
Oh, is it? Because I'm pretty sure we both gassed out like motherfuckers after 3 rounds rolling in the wrestling room.
Oh, I could have kept going. I just stopped because you were
sure,
like,
you
hey
could've
man,
kept
hey
going.
man, Hey, I need to take a break.
Okay.
But
You
anyway,
didn't train
back.
stand up with me. I would have fucking mopped the floors with you. Well,
Yeah,
ba ba
probably.
ba.
But anyway, back to Condit. When you're talking about his flow, I saw some very Diaz-esque fucking boxing in that fight tonight. Just
Sweat.
just really unorthodox punches being thrown from weird
Yeah.
angles and not your standard hooks
The way
or
he drops that left shoulder to throw the uppercut and the right hand over the top of it, kind of
yeah,
in a straight line.
just
Yeah,
fucking
that's
crazy
a
unorthodox shit. Like it was very
that's a
Diaz-esque.
yeah, it's a very classic Condit combo. I really like that combo out of him, dude. But those short elbows, the way he just works those
Yeah.
in so seamlessly, man, it just it makes me want to train so fucking
It
bad.
makes me want to go elbow random people in the face with
It
short
makes
little
me want to
tiny
fight my
elbows.
old training partners because there's like some guys who like, so I'm at the gym or not at the gym. I'm at the at the gym, not the gym. What the fuck? I'm at the bar today watching fights with my old team, and like there's a couple guys there. Like, okay, not a couple guys, one guy. I like the guy. He's a nice guy, but like listening to like he was like talking shit about Joe Rogan, and that
Yeah.
doesn't fly with me.
No, fuck no.
'Cause
Joe Rogan's a god.
I fucking love Joe Rogan. Yeah, you don't talk shit about Joe Rogan. He's my god. But like listening to him talk shit about Joe Rogan and like say all this stuff and like talk about techniques and like talk about like training and like stuff like that, and I'm just like, oh man, I just want to get you on the mat right now. Like, there's just those guys who like
That you
they
just want to
train
fucking punch in the face. You just want to
there's
punch
those
him in the
guys,
fucking
and I
face.
don't mean to be like a fucking filled with self-esteem asshole narcissistic douchebag, but it's like there's those people who can train for a long fucking time and they're just never going to be better than you.
Yeah.
You know those guys? You're always going to have that fucking guy. There's always that guy. I'm sure there was that guy in combatives, like that combatives class that you took. There's the guy who trains like a madman. He's super passionate about it and he's always there, but he's not there. He's never going to be able to have that X factor, be able to drop the pressure on you when you guys are grappling, able to actually use all his body weight to the maximum of its capability, not able to,
Yeah.
throw anything with real power or really put shit together, but they'll talk and like act like they're better than you because they spend more time in the gym. And
Yeah.
it's like those people bother me. Like I start to get like, okay, like all right, let's okay,
Let's settle
I mean,
this on the mat.
I gotta maintain like not having a giant head because I'm really not that good of a martial artist. I'm not at all. Like I've only spent a solid year learning, and I mean I do a lot of research at home, and I spend a very good part of my day, like every day, trying to like learn new techniques and find more stuff about martial arts and analyze different things. But realistically, I'm a student and I'll always be a student, and I know practically nothing, but I do have an aptitude for it. And like when I'm there to train, I train and I'm making sure that I'm gonna get better while I'm there. And then you have these people who try as they might, they just don't have it there. And then because they spend more time at the gym or have more time than you, or their life works out easier so that they have the ability to, be there and be more present all the time,
Yeah.
that they think they can just like act like they're the shit. And it's like, how have you been tested? I mean,
Yeah.
like, who are you the one saying this, or does someone else acknowledge your skill? Like I can't say I'm good. Like somebody else has to say that about me. I can't say that I'm good at something. I mean, I can be confident in the fact, and that's a big part of like martial arts, and saying like, hey Newman, I love you, but I could probably kick you right upside your beard if I wanted to. I 100% could. Hashtag love you. Hashtag sorry head kicks. No, but it's like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just being a
Just
little
that
bitch right now.
fucking douchebag at the bar.
Not even a douchebag. It's just those people who like have an overly, and I'm probably
Inflated
being one of
idea
them right
of
now, but
themselves.
have like an overly inflated ego, and like, I don't know. It just annoys me.
Oh yeah.
And don't talk shit about Joe Rogan, or you'll catch a warm foot to the face.
Yeah, those people annoy the fuck out of me. And then I had this issue at Tubby's where we were watching the fights. Just the people who have
Tubby's.
they have no fucking clue what MMA is. They just want to see people beat each other up. That's all they want. So we were sitting there,
You gotta box him. You
Yeah.
gotta box him.
You got to box him in his earlobes. But we were sitting there, and I forget which fucking fight it was. I think it was the Brandao Ortega fight, and they were just dancing around a little bit, trying to feel each other out. And these people
Do
behind us, these people behind us are like, why are they dancing? Why aren't they hitting each other? Come on, hit them already. I was like, God, shut the fuck up. Like,
You realize how hard it is to really hit someone.
yeah, I bet you've never been in a fight in your life, you fucking 40-year-old
Dude,
woman.
all the keyboard warriors too, man. Like
Yeah.
I've never been in a real fight, but I've been in a lot of sparring wars.
Yeah.
Like I've done a lot of that.
I
But,
think I've only been in one real, I've been in like quick little scuffles in Aggieville that really don't mean
Shout out to
anything.
you.
Yeah, but I've only been in like one real fight, and I got sucker punched, and then I'm pretty sure I was unconscious, and then I woke up or came to choking this motherfucker out, screaming, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." So it's
Oh
nice.
my goodness.
It's nice to know that my subconscious will fucking take over if I ever black out.
Just beat the dude's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
see, dude, I don't know how I'd fight in a real time situation. I mean, I think a lot of my techniques would take over,
yeah.
but I can't fight from an angry state of mind. I'm like a very peaceful person when I am sparring. Like it's too fun. I'm just
Yeah.
like, haha, have a smile on my face. You know, it's like this Zen state, this kind of theta state where nothing is really rushing through my mind, where I'm just kind of there
Yeah.
and a passenger, I guess, to say what Rogan talks about constantly. He always talks about like when you're the best at something, or when like not you're the best, but like when you are best at something that you do
Or when you're
is when you're in
being
this
your
like
best.
alpha state. Yeah, that's what I mean. When you're at your best, you're in this like theta state, like this or alpha state, I guess, whatever the fuck. I don't know, some sort of wave state.
One of the states.
surfing states, you know, Hawaii. Um,
When you're in Hawaii, that's when you're at your
when
best.
you're in Hawaii. No, but so I don't know if somebody like sucker punched me, how I'd do. I'd probably just go straight up jujitsu. I'd just be like, yo, dude, how about this triangle choke?
Yeah.
Just like flying pull guard on them. Just
Yeah.
like leap at their chest and then just like wrap my legs around them and pull guard. That would be so great.
Yeah.
I love
But
pulling guard on people. That's the
you were
best.
talking about your gym. You want to touch on your fucking couch fiasco or epiphany?
Yeah. So like along with being inspired to like train, like I'm trying to build the average ghost gym in my garage right now. So I've had this like nice 6 foot long banana bag hung in there for a couple months at this point. And I have mats, like I have these tatami mats and stuff, and they're laid out in there. So I have a nice little dedicated gym corner and stuff. And I mean I have like my deadlift stuff in the corner, and I got like some free weights if I want to do like chest press and stuff, and like or whatever the fuck I want to do, you know,
Yeah.
just free dumbbell shit. But so I've been like getting this like addiction to like wanting to like make it a better more like state of the art garage facility.
The
I
best
want it to look
garage
like the
facility you'll
Umbrella- I
ever.
want it to look like the Umbrella Corporation in there in my garage gym. But so like I've been wanting to build these mats for the walls. Like if you've ever been in like a gymnasium, for the listeners out there, like there's those mats on the walls. They're like padded. What is in your ear? Is there like 30 earwigs? Because you've been fucking with your ear for like 15 minutes. Talk.
Me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. You've
Oh.
been fucking with your ear for like 30 minutes.
I don't know what the
whole
fuck's.
podcast.
I thought you were talking to the dog. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my ears. It must be.
Not just in your ear. Like you've had like 3 Q-tips, and now you're like shoving a pen.
I
Next
don't
you're
know.
gonna grab like a fucking spatula or something.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with my ears, but whatever. Like I think it's the seasonal change or some shit, but they itch like a motherfucker. Like if I could just reach in and claw all the skin off of my ears, I feel like that would make me feel better.
Just tear your ears off, just fucking Mike Tyson style. Just
For
bite your
real,
own
man.
ears off.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but right now I would rather be without ears. Like
Fucking ears.
fucking ears. But anyway, before we got off on my ear tangent,
Sorry. Your
the-
tangent. Yeah, so I've been like trying to like I want to like build more state of the art facilities. So I want to build these wall pads on the wall, and like you try to look them up. Look this shit up on Amazon. Just type in like grappling wall pads or gymnastics wall pads.
And they
100
don't
fucking
exist.
dollars for one.
Oh shit.
100 fucking dollars for one. Maybe you'll find them for $70 a piece.
Fuck
Imagine
that.
you want to know what the dimension of these things are?
It's probably like fucking 1 inch by 1 inch or some dumb shit.
It's 2 inch or 2 feet by 6 feet. So $100 for this, not for foam, for one wall pad.
That's fucking dumb.
For 2 feet by 6 feet. So it's 6 feet tall and it covers 2 feet. I would need roughly like
20 of them
on each side. Or I need 7 on each side. It's like a 14 by 14 area that I'm kind of turning into my area. Like, so yeah, so I need 7 on each side. That's a fuck ton of money, man.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Fuck
So I've been like
that.
driving around all my whole winter break trying to Joann's fabric stores, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Home Depot, Lowe's, Craigslist, everywhere. I've been fucking looking
Walmart
for
trying to
foam
get
up
them
the street.
memory foam mattress pads.
Dude, everywhere. I text this guy on Craigslist. He says he's got five mattress toppers, like those foam ones with the mattress toppers. Not the real thing that I need, but he's got 5 of them for free. So I text this guy, yo, can I have these? He's like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I was like, when's a good time for me to pick them up? He texts me back, sorry, someone just picked them up. It's like, you're a fucking asshole. Go fuck yourself, dude.
What a dick.
This fucking guy's just like, oh yeah, this guy wants it, but this person already is at my house. Like, why didn't you just tell me to come get him right then? I would have fucking drove there right then.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. So just been searching
Fuck
around all
Craigslist.
over the place. I finally get to the point where I'm like, you know what? Upholstery foam's used for what? Making couches, making seats. I'm like, I'm gonna go on fucking Craigslist. I'm gonna type in free couch. I find all these free fucking couches. I've texted like 7 people with free couches. I've already picked up 2 free couches. I picked up this free couch. That's 3 couch cushions. I happen to have I saw it. Like, I take a fucking serrated knife out of the knife block for like cutting meat, and I just start tearing this foam apart. It actually works really well. It's just like filleting fucking ribeye, like just going
Except
to
when you're
town.
filleting somebody's probably pissed on old couch.
I know, right? Just dog piss everywhere, ejaculate, whatever.
Your gym smells like a fucking whorehouse. What the hell happened?
It's learning. It's the smell of learning. There's so much experience in this room.
Yeah, it smells like all kinds of jizz and old lady vag.
Old lady vag. My old
Vag
ladies, do they have
Lock
like dry
3000.
vaginas? Where's their ejaculate come from?
I don't
Maybe
know,
it's just
but
piss.
I don't
Old
know.
lady piss.
Whatever. It's something.
But so I tear this thing apart and I start I'm using a Sawzall. I'm using a razor knife. I'm using Sawzall is the one that like you can hook a dildo to, right? It's
Yeah.
like,
And
okay,
just
yeah.
power through that shit.
What'd you say?
And just power through that shit. I'm gonna sawzall your fucking vag so good tonight, baby.
Sawzall your vag. Uber dildo machine. Fuck your butt raw.
Speaking of which, I need to go pick up a sawzall.
Oh my goodness. Tess, you need to come back already. Aaron's gonna Sawzall his asshole with a dildo on it.
Woo!
You buy like a router table and you like hook the Sawzall into it. And then you just trigger that shit with your feet and just
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's unnecessary. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
That's
We've
good.
got like 12 minutes left for this podcast.
Oh, shit. You've been cutting through. But I guess so. I'll finish the foam story.
Yeah.
Tearing that shit apart, vinyl. So now I bought all the supplies pretty much, putting that shit together. My garage looks like a fucking 2012 the movie happened in it. There's just like
2012 with
fabric
couches.
pieces everywhere. I just pretty much to destroy this I didn't take the saw. Like the saw ran out of battery. So I'm taking like a saw that you would use to cut down Christmas trees, like cutting this thing up and just like hitting it with a tiny hammer until
Oh
it
my
just
God.
disintegrates. So I got one. So I built one so far, and I spent like 7 hours. It took me to build one pad, 2 feet by 6 feet.
Oh
So
shit.
now I understand why they cost $100 more of the story. God damn. But like
Yeah.
I've cut all the foam, so it's like in nice pieces now. So now I just need to like,
Upholster it.
put it all together. It'll be a lot easier now. But man, it was a fucking process. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I
But yeah,
bet.
any of you guys here in about a month, I'll probably have it done. So Average Ghost Gym, you guys want to come to Dylan Cabral's house and learn how to fucking do some low level kickboxing, or we could do some jiu-jitsu if you guys like that shit, or
just punch each other in the face.
yeah, but get drunk and fight club. I'll be down. Let's fucking do it.
Woo!
It'd be sweet.
Yeah, holler at us on fucking Twitter. Like, I'm for real, people. I keep saying this every goddamn podcast. Hit us up on Twitter and Facebook. Like, we need your input. We cannot get
And-
better unless you make us better.
And review our shitty podcast.
Review
with 5
it.
stars.
We're on iTunes and Stitcher. Stitcher, for those of you that don't know, is the podcast
Android.
iTunes equivalent for Android. So download that shit on the Google Store and look up our podcast. It'll be under either, you can look up Average Ghosts or AGPC, and it should come up with our little AG logo bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, get
Stoked
on
on
that
that.
shit. Review us. If you don't have money to contribute to us, but you like us a lot and want us to keep going and getting better and have better production quality and shit like that, then share the
Gets our
shit
dicks
out
hard.
of our stuff. Yes,
Gets our dicks hard.
and you
Our
want
supremely average white male dicks are super hard when you guys
super
review.
hard and a solid 6 inches.
Dude, what? 6 inches? That's fucking huge.
Yeah, that might be
my fight name, guys, is actually Dylan Embarrassingly Small Dick Cabral. It's embarrassingly small. Like, just this zip tie I'm showing to Newman is like 3 inches. This is like if I was erect and I took the blue pill. Like, this is like average.
we should all strive to be that big. Oh
God damn.
shit! But
Dylan,
anyway,
Aaron over here with a 6-inch dick, packing a
I
grade
mean-
A hog.
on a good day, on a great, fantastic, like monumental best day of my life day.
It's just
So
shaped
maybe
like a
just in
Coke
my dreams,
can.
just
It's
womp.
just shaped like this diesel punk porter. Like it's just all chode soda.
Chode soda.
God damn.
Fuck. We didn't get to nearly like we touched on like 2 subjects that we
didn't.
had written down for
If
this
you
shit.
guys suffered through this and you're not fans of MMA, I'm sorry, but go fuck yourself. And also
Become a fan of MMA.
just wait like a couple days. Also become a fan of MMA, but just wait a couple days. We'll be putting another podcast out on Thursday, and
Yes.
it'll probably be way less about fighting because there's not a fight card between here and then.
Yeah.
So we'll probably rant about some other stupid shit. We'll probably talk about like fucking capitalism and men's fashion and
Man buns
fucking-
and beards.
and stupid people with New Year's resolutions and
All that shit.
our dogs being assholes. So we'll talk about all that fun shit. We'll maybe talk about some cool ass music and
So, question for this one: What should we ask our loyal listeners? And you better fucking respond when we ask you a goddamn question, motherfuckers.
fucking assholes. I know. I gotta think about that, man. Like I've had that's difficult.
I got it.
dude.
What is your New Year's resolution? If you believe in
Actually-
that bullshit.
Fuck that. What's your New Year's goal? Because resolutions are
goal.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Like
let's
if
go
you
with
have
goals.
goals, like goal setting is a prime thing to do if you want to be a successful human. If you want
Yes.
to do good things, like if you want to make good content in your life, not necessarily podcasts, but if you want to like put good energy out there and stuff like that, you need to have goals. Be a fucking adult, set some goals, write that shit down, tell somebody else about it, so you have like, so you're actually held to it, so
Some
you're actually
fucking
responsible
accountability.
for something. But tell us some of your goals. Like, what the fuck do you want to do? John Kaiser wants to get up to Washington. I know that. Hurry up
Yep.
and fucking make it happen, pussy. And
Yeah.
Aaron Newman wants to learn how to muscle up so that he can just like put, like, I don't
Be a
know.
motherfucking beast. Well, now it's my long-term goal is I want my fucking black belt before I'm goddamn 40.
You better stay on it then,
Yeah, for real.
because it takes an average of 10 years. I
Yep.
want my black belt someday, but
It's
I'll
a
probably get it
bucket
before I'm
list.
40, actually.
It's a bucket list type deal.
Yeah.
I just want it to say,
I just want
hey,
to, no, fuck that. I just want to get my blue belt. If I could get my blue belt this
just
year.
to get out of white
Or no,
belt
no, no, no,
status.
fuck that. If I could get one stripe on my white belt this year, I'll be happy. I'm
Yeah.
serious. I haven't even gotten a stripe on my white belt. That means I
Neither
have to
have
take
I.
20 classes this year. And I know it's a really financially shitty year for me for the first 6 months. So I just need to get back in the fucking gym. If I can get one stripe on my white belt, I'll be fucking excited.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You know what you should do is just go find some fucking backyard bar brawl shit and just take that contest because you know those motherfuckers are just like, oh yeah, I'm the shit. I'm drunk and I can totally whoop your ass. And then just go beat them up for their $200 prize money and then take that and enroll in your classes.
Watch, there's gonna be some other dude who have the same idea and he's gonna kick my fucking ass. He's gonna beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah.
Fuck.
So,
but yes, tell us your goals
so-
for the new year. And don't give us any of that new year, new me bullshit because we all know it's the same fucking you. Nothing's going to
You're gonna go to the
change.
gym on free trial for 30 fucking days. You're gonna show
And
up
only
7
make
times,
it only
and then
make
you're
it a
gonna go
week.
again.
Yeah.
If you guys are serious about losing some fucking weight, find something that's fun. Don't go to the gym. Go do yoga. Go do Zumba if you're a weird prissy bitch and you like to dance and shit. Go do Zumba. Fucking do something fun. Jump
Fuck.
rope. Go take a kickboxing class. Honestly, anybody, go take a martial arts class. That's
Go on
fun.
a fucking
It-
walk. Just get off
Yeah.
your ass.
Actually acknowledge your animal and take your dog out for a walk.
Yeah.
So yeah, find something fun. If you guys want, like, if that's one of your resolutions, please tell us about it and tell us how you're gonna get it done. That'd be sweet.
And maybe we can help you with some ideas on fancy shit you can do.
We're each gonna do our song of the week. So my song of the week is XX slash parentheses
City
City
Grave.
World.
City
What?
Grave.
City Grave. City Grave. Yeah, City Grave. XX parentheses City Grave by Silent Planet. That shit's fucking bonkers. I really dig that song. It's metal. If you don't like metal, go listen to it anyways. Go fuck yourself.
That
Newman,
whole
song of
fucking
the week.
album is gold.
Oh yeah, it is.
The
It's
night,
really good.
The Night God Slept by Silent Planet. Fucking check that shit out.
It's bonkers.
I'm not-
thoroughly enjoy it.
I'm not by any means Christian, but I can get behind that dude's ideals because he is a believer in being Christ-like and not following the Bible because that's what you were told to do.
What was that you said? Sorry, I missed it.
I said I'm not a Christian by any means anymore, but I can get behind the lead singer and that whole band's perspective on religion, where they don't follow necessarily the Bible and modern Christianity, but they strive to be Christ-like, where they're just lovers of humanity and humankind.
I think that's what it's about. I think
Yeah.
when people like use it for like a spiritual relationship and seeing God or like a deity as some more of a friend than this like
Control.
Führer. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
Führer who's gonna chop your dick off if you do something wrong. Like,
Yeah.
then I think the world's a better place.
Yeah. But my song of the week is definitely Mile Zero by Periphery.
Oh my god,
That fucking
that
song.
song's fucking awesome.
I must have had
That song-
I had that shit on repeat my whole drive back from Texas. I was fucking singing
It's
my
so
guts
fucking
out to
good.
that shit.
Solo,
Oh,
bonkers.
fuck.
His voice, bonkers. Oh my goodness, kills me, man.
That song was
Super,
on
super
point.
good. Brandon Gibson liked my tweet. Shout out to Brandon Gibson,
Ooh.
Carlos Condit striking coach.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, motherfucker over
I
here's
fucking
got a
love that dude.
celeb boner.
Dude, why is it so exciting when you get retweeted or liked by fucking celebs? They're
Because
not
if-
even celebs. They're just like people who have more followers than me. You're just like, oh my god, I'm so cool.
Because somebody might see it and we might get more followers on this goddamn podcast.
wouldn't that be nice? Jesus. Maybe I
For
need to start
reals.
writing these tweets as Average Ghost Podcast instead of Dylan.
Yeah.
Fucking Dylan.
Fucking Dylan. But that
Yeah,
about
dude.
wraps up episode 6 of the Average Ghost podcast. So don't forget to hit
Give
us
some
up.
goals.
Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter at Average Ghosts. I think it's actually AVG Ghosts.
Yep.
On Twitter. And then Facebook, it's Facebook.com/Average Ghosts. And then our website, averageghosts.com. Go cruise through the page, check out the products we like. We'll have some bios and some pictures and shit up here shortly if
Yeah.
Dylan writes his fucking bio anytime soon.
God damn it, I know, man. And if you want to get a hold of our personal accounts aside from Average Ghost stuff, what's your Instagram, Newman?
I don't know. It's either A Newman 9000 or it's Newman 9000. So
Here, I'll look it up quick.
yeah, I've got so
A
many.
Newman 9000 for Aaron, and mine is at right at on Instagram.
No, I
maybe?
don't. Yeah, it's an at to
Okay.
tag you.
Mine's Dylan Whiskey Alpha. So Dylan, not WA, but actually spell out Whiskey Alpha because they wouldn't just let me have Dylan Washington. So it's Dylan Whiskey Alpha. So
And that's
that-
Dylan
I
with a
think
DY. DY.
DY.
DI.
Who the fuck spells my name DeLion? Fuck those people.
I don't know. Fucking
Alright,
turds.
fuck them.
But that is it for us. We will see you guys on the 7th episode. Hit us up with your questions and we will answer with our New Year's goals. Take it easy.
Later, bitches.